In the previous video, I showed you how to make this simple 2D sketch. In this video, I will show you how to convert this into a 3D model by performing the extrusion operation. But before performing the extrusion operation, let me save this. To perform the extrusion operation, click on the Extrude tool. The Extrude panel appears with lot of options. I would explain them one by one. First, you should choose the profile to be extruded. I choose the rectangle. Then you should choose from where the profile, that is the extrusion, has to start. It can either start from the profile plane, from an offset plane, or from an object. I choose the profile plane. And direction of extrusion can be one-sided, two-sided, or symmetric. Let me choose two-sided. You can type the distance here, or you can just use the arrows to mention the distance. I just click and drag the arrow up to a height of 60 mm on top and 40 mm at the bottom. And for operation, there are a lot of options, but I select the new body. At this point, the bigger circle is not selected. Even now you can select it by just clicking on it. Now the rectangle and the bigger circle both are extruded. Click on OK. Now I choose the extrude tool again. Now I want to extrude the bigger circle. The sketch is not visible, so let me make it visible first. Yes. From here it's difficult to choose, so I hide the body, choose the bigger circle and make the body visible so that you can see the impact of extrusion on the old body that we have created. So here I would start the extrusion again from the profile plane, and I want a symmetric extrusion. And in symmetric extrusion you have two options. One is half length, the other is whole length. For example, in this here I mention the distance of extrusion as 20 mm. If I choose the half length option, then it will be extruded 20 mm at the top and 20 mm at the bottom. If I choose a whole length extrusion, then this 20 mm will be the entire length of the extrusion, that is 10 mm at the top and 10 mm at the bottom. But I want half length for now. And I want to perform a cut operation. I want to create a hole here, so I perform the cut operation and then click on OK. So if I orbit this, you will be able to see a hole here. Now the small circle has not been extruded. So for performing the extrusion again, I click on the extrude tool. To select this, I will orbit this, press escape and select the small circle. I would start the extrusion from an offset plane. Okay, now the arrow is on the profile plane. As soon as I select the offset plane, there is a distance option. So as I type the dimension here, immediately the arrow jumps up by that dimension. For example, if I type 20 mm here, the arrow jumps by a distance of 20 mm. That is, the extrusion is going to start at an height of 20 mm above the profile plane. Okay, that is at an offset distance of 20 mm. And here the direction will be one-sided, and I extrude it to a length of 60 mm. Let me also give a taper angle value so that you can see the impact of the taper angle on this extrusion. I chose a taper angle of 20 degrees and you can see the impact on extrusion. Already a body is available, so I don't want to cut it here. I just want to join this with the already existing body, and now I click on OK. So the extrusion is done. Now that we have extruded the smaller circle, the bigger circle as well as the rectangle, so a simple 3D model has been created. Now I hope you are familiarized with creating a 2D sketch and converting it into a 3D model by performing different types of extrusions. See you in the next video.